Searching for Drybrook tunnel again. We failed the first time. Trailhead for today then, by the side of the old rail bridge. Final looking structure there. What we got to do is work out how to get down there. Blimey, that's a heck of an offset there, isn't it? Crikey. The track bed down there looks warped. Once you've worked out how to get down there. Had this problem before, traffic. I'm going to try the other side of the road. Well, that's even worse. But look, there's rails down there. Crikey me. You have to just wander about for a bit and see if we can get down there. There's a path of sorts. Could be promising. Oh, still very steep down there, crikey. Looks interesting though. We've started descending towards the rails, which is good then. Just make them out there. Look at these huge majestic trees all around here. All clinging onto the rock face. Well, I don't know what's going on here. All sorts of things. Well, this is somebody's private railway. Not used much if it is. There's a big hole there. Take a look. Totally confused now because there's rails going all ways, literally. See where that goes to. That's through here. And it ends about there. So they gave up at this point. Can't say I blame them. And indeed we're on a tramway. Sorry, I mistook this for the main line, but this is a tramway, isn't it? So we're going to go down there to get to the main line, as it were. Just want to take a peek over there. See if it makes any more sense. Well, it's somebody's private tramway. Servicing a mine or a quarry, no doubt. Very interesting, good. Glad I found that. Well, it is private. And there's a clue over there. The Lee Bailey Light Railway. Good. Looks like miners' trucks there, doesn't it? So I wonder if I can open it to the public at some point. Brilliant. Okay, well we're out of here then. We'll tramp down the tramway and see if we can't find the main line. Well, beautiful spot for a railway. A subtle change of gauge here. Old and slightly newer, I would say. It looks like the chairs were welded into place here. Here, since removed. Never seen that before. Our magnificent road bridge again, Skew Bridge. Look at the investment in that. It's amazing, isn't it? Crikey me. This is no tuppenny halfpenny tramway, is it? Not with that sort of investment. Crikey. Oh, that's just brilliant. Worth coming just to see that. We traipse on along here, hopefully. It'll be quite a trek back if this didn't work. Yet another cutting. and onward. Set of Mother Nature's curtains here across the way, if you can make it out on the camera. Ivy, all the way across the track. Brilliant. There's a great lump of steel here on the side of the track. Those things on it, anybody? Well, it could be a chair, but it could not be. There's another one. Disappears down into the leaf mould. Interesting. The tramway now is heading uphill. I wonder if that's to clear the railway, because the adjacent road, just about make out there, is going down. Which one to follow? Oh, there's a gate up here. That's probably a good place any to reconnoitre, and then we'll make our decision. A 5-bar gate, alongside it one of those, railway sleeper fence post. So we're close, but I still can't see any way to get to the railway. Can't see it here. The map says this is the railway. Almost too steep, I would have thought. But in the absence of anything else to follow, no, we'll keep going. We're on top of quite a big bank. Well, that's interesting. There's a sleeper fence post there. And a domestic fence as well. Curiouser and curiouser. A collection of sleeper fence posts here, all grouped together, but on the other side of the track, nothing. Well, doesn't look quite so steep looking back. If this turns out to be the railway, I suppose the logic is the higher you can get the track before you start your tunnel, the less tunnel you've got to build. That's the opposite side of the track. And it goes up and up and up and up and up. Pretty steep. Since at the moment there's only a sleeper fence post on one side of this track, I'm hoping that doesn't mean that the railway is down here. That's worse than last time. Almost vertical. Then we'll plough on. There's a drainage ditch down the side of this track. Don't know if you can make it out. And that says railway. No sign of any ballast though. Oh, a bit of sunshine come out. Brighten the place up a bit. And on we go. Away. My phone still has us on track, if you can believe it. We will soon find out. Well, rare open space to the right here, showing the beautiful countryside. But we're jumping into this still. The map has a cutting, sort of, and well, yeah, kinda could be, I suppose. It's a beautiful walk, I'll give it that, even if we don't find the objective. As if I'd mind. Surely that's not an old plate layer set. Because right on the side of the bank of it was. Grief. You don't want to step there and you're off down the hill. We must be close to the tunnel mouth now, and there's somebody's access down to track bed. I probably could have found that last time if I'd wanted to plough through more of the weeds. And looking closely, we've got railway sleeper fence posts on that side now. It's promising. Taking another look at these two fence posts here, and a noisy dog, I have a sneaking suspicion that they were a gateway of sorts, leading to a scrape of mine, And a small quarry. Could be. Still a tramp on. We've met that fencing before. Well, fencing just like it anyway. That's a good sign or a bad sign. Well, I'm trying not to get excited, but there's a big black hole up ahead. Do you see it? Just about centre screen. Still we tramp. Oh boy, look at that. Oh, magnificent. I was up above that last time, trying to get down, and still stay in one piece, which proved to be impossible. There's quite a lot of water flowing here. If that's coming out of the tunnel, we'll find out in a minute. I wish I could display the grandeur of this place. Absolutely magical. Right in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, just magical. It's actually gone very cold here. I wouldn't mind betting that's cold air coming out from the tunnel. Being trapped in this cutting. I actually got as far as there last time. I couldn't get down from there. There's the brave route, look from the left. Crikey, I want to go down there. Crikey, you don't walk down there. You fall. Not for me. Well, the closer we get, the nicer it looks. What workmanship. I always say it, I know, but it's out here in the middle of absolutely nowhere. No one's going to see it, and yet they make a beautiful job. Take a closer look. The stream actually comes out of a culvert just to there. So I imagine it's piped all the way under the tunnel, I guess. Random bit of masonry here at the entrance. Don't know where that's come from. Guess it's something to do with the culvert. Up close and personal. And a bit echoey. Oh, beautiful arch. An abutment. And a signal wire holder thing. Andrew worked on it. Or Trev. One or the other. Probably both. Yeah, with all that hillside behind it, you need that abutment there. Adding an extra pressure to the brickwork. Gorgeous. What happened to the men that laid these stones? Well, we went on to build another one and another one. So it was a skilled job. Not quite sure what the dirt rock is doing there. So it didn't come out of the roof. Perhaps just to stop anybody driving anything into here, but I'd have to get past that wall, wouldn't they? Can't you see the wall yet? A closer look. Well, that's handy. You can see even less of it now. But you can just make out the doorway there. Make a nice picture to go on the wall. I'm standing with my back to the door, which is partially open but seized up solid. And I've got a flipping cold draft blowing down the back of my neck, which we suspected is where it was coming from. Usually in the tunnel you can see the blackening of the bricks in the roof. Might be a patch of it there, but I wonder why it's relatively clean. Didn't get that much use. Oh, I had a bit. I just love this tunnel. I wish I could take it home with me. I'll have to drag myself out of these sort of places, I'm afraid. Otherwise I'd stay here all day. Wow. Hey, we found it. B. Can't get over the skill of that sort of building. And the weight it's carrying is tremendous. Look at that big old brute there. Correct. No wonder they put it down here. I wouldn't want to lift that to the top. Could do with a bit of pointing up. So we've had the masonry bees in there. Echoes of the past in this cutting. What a tourist railway this would make. Brilliant. Right, well, come on then. We'll get home sometime. Nice keystone at the top of the arch. All that skill, all that work, all the effort. And now it just lies there abandoned. That's just not right, is it? Those people laboured for years to build that, and it's beautiful. And yet it's just quietly mouldering away. Such a waste. A microclimate. I stepped out from that cutting and it's suddenly gone warm again. So that cold air blasting through the tunnel is chilling this whole area. Brilliant. Look at what they had to chisel through to get through that hillside. Great big blocks. And those long bars. And a sledgehammer, I guess. Wonder if they used powder on this one. One last look then at the quiet old lady as she sits there, awaiting her fate. I'd best get going before I get too maudlin. I'll be crying into my beer tonight at this rate. Right, well, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, join me on the next one.